All right, hey guys. So I'm getting ready to do a quick video. It's a shorter video. It's kind of straight to the point. I do have the video for the assassin, which will be attached at the very end. If you want to see the detailed information for a lot of the brand new players that really want to understand in detail how to do things, I have the assassin ranger build that goes very in depth about every ability and every piece of gear. What I will also say, most of the videos that I'm putting out are geared for brand new players. I've had people ask me a lot of questions and a lot of in depth. I do know that there are better builds out there. I love hearing about what builds you guys think are better, um, but understand that a lot of the ways that I'm doing these videos are for the newer people. So I do understand that I can do them faster. I try to be as detailed as possible. I will do my best to kind of cut it up and make it a little bit quicker, but I still would like to keep a lot of the main information in there. So, with that being stated, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you at the end. Alright, so I've been getting a lot of comments about Ranger Assassin being better. Yes, I am well aware. Ranger Assassin has its own perks. It also has its own downfalls. But as it was brought up, I will display it so that everybody can see what Ranger Assassin can do, vice Assassin Ranger. So the build's exactly the same. The abilities are exactly the same. You're going to go into Shadow of Distress, which gives you the health regen, with Deadly Paradox before your Shadow form to extend your Shadow form. You're then going to use Whirling Defense to do the majority of the damage. For Ranger, the difference is Edge of Extinction is basically, it's not an execute, it's just a catch-all. If for whatever reason someone doesn't die. Natural Stride and then Shadow of Haste are both used the same, so they're used as Snapback. The weapon and the shield are both the same as the Assassin build. You have your enchantments last 19% longer. I have the power for plus 5 energy. You have your shield. It has 44 HP and your piercing damage reduction. The only difference really here is that you're going to be using Stalwart. So you can use Stalwart, you can use any basic armor against physical damage. So anything that's armor against physical damage you can use, whether it's piercing, whether it's wall and stance, any of those modifications you can use. You want your Superior Rune of Expertise on your head so that you can get the +1 and the +3. Then you want a major or a Superior Vigor on your chest. You can do lower vigors; it really doesn't matter. You're not going to die. But the Superior Vigor helps. If you have the money, go ahead and buy it. The +2 Wilderness Survival runes, which is going to give you the +2 energy on both your legs and your boots. Alright, so that kind of goes over all that. We sped through all the abilities. If you're curious, I have another video, my Assassin video, where I go in depth on each ability, how it breaks down for new players, people that just truly don't understand or are coming into the game that have very little comprehension of the game. Alright, so you're going to zone out. Like I showed in the other video, if you want to do the zone back in, zone out again, it'll set you up to where you're going to be zoning in right at the right location. So just keep that in mind. When you hit the resign, it'll bring you back. Everything works exactly the same, the build's exactly the same, so just keep that up. Hopefully they're not all off in their own little corners. So I will say this much. I honestly, I prefer Assassin. It just feels better to me, but this works. Alright, as I said, see me at the end. I appreciate you guys sticking around and appreciate all the support you guys have given me over the past few videos and over the past little bit that I've started my YouTube channel. I want to keep putting out good videos for you, and I'm going to do my best to keep bringing that to you. Now, the whole point I wanted to do with this segment at the end, my honest opinion about the difference between Assassin Ranger versus Ranger Assassin. Assassin Ranger, you have a much smaller chance of dying. You really have to mess up. Can you wipe the entire thing because you're not doing enough damage? Yes, I've done it several times doing Assassin Ranger where I just have to resign because I didn't do enough damage to get to the execute phase, right? For extinction. Um, so that is a negative, right? You're going to sometimes get to the point where you can't kill them and you're going to have to resign, but you're not dying. Now, on the flip side of that, Ranger Assassin. So, Ranger Assassin is really good, and the fact of the matter that you're killing them faster, so it takes less time, which means you could do more farms, right? However, with the lower shadow form, or sorry, with the lower shadow arts, means your shadow form lasts less time, and the timing for an already very peak timing build is a little bit thinner. What I would say, Ranger Assassin is for more of the people that understand exact second manipulation. They know, hey, I need to be here. This is where I'm going to use this ability to snap back here, and they can speed through the farm. I would say Assassin Ranger is more predict or better for newer people trying to learn how to get into farm or learn this farm. That's my honest opinion. I know it's probably not a popular one. I will also note that in this video, my Ranger does not have all the talent points. I'm going to just say that right now. Um, could it be a little bit better? Yes, but the points in which were needed for the damage were there. The only thing I could have done a little bit more in is in the wilderness survival, which would have given me a few seconds more on the block chance for stride. So could it have given me a little bit more survival? Yes, not much. So it's still one of those things, like Assassin is 100% better in defense, Ranger's more offensive. Give or take your poison. Whichever one you enjoy, they both work. They both work. I've done them for hours a piece. I've made plenty of gold both ways. It's whatever you choose and whatever you enjoy. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I appreciate all the support. I'm going to keep putting out videos. If you have more questions, more class builds that you want to see, more things that you want to see, please post it in the comments. If you like the videos, you like the direction in which the channel is going, please hit the subscribe, like all the videos, follow me over on Twitch where I do a lot of this build testing and stuff live so you can see me practice it, learn it firsthand, everything like that. Anyways, hope you enjoy.